Hey, tubies! Psychic Bob here. Yay! It's 7 p.m. Eastern time, and I think we're live. I hope you guys are getting this transmission. Yay, Stojan Stazelenikov's here. Yay, are you all seeing my transmission out there? You know, I never know if it's actually going on. It says it is, but you know, we never know. So I hope I'm not just talking to myself here. Well, you know, whenever we're by ourselves, we still got the spirit world listed, don't we? Huh? Oh, I'm so glad you guys are here. And yay, Kathy Private's here. Yay, Sin 1982. Hey, Sin, you're going back to work tomorrow. All right. Well, hopefully you have a restful evening and we're going to have fun tonight. So welcome, welcome. Okay, Abby S is here. Hi, Abby. Good to see you. Yay, thank you, Kathy, for that confirmation. Ermila's here. Yay. Lillian Carbello's here. Lindsay Limber's here. Hey, Lindsay. Kristen Aldridge is here. Tracy T is here. Storytime with T. Yay. Say Bob loves you too, Storytime. Thank you so much. B. LeClaire's here. Eleanor Zinn. Sonia Testerman. TGVG. I love that name. TGVG. That's kind of cool. It's fun to say that, isn't it? Well, welcome. Welcome. Oh my gosh. We got a lot of people here. I can't even see. Oh, I got to put on my glasses. Psychic Bob's half blind. Okay. Stacy Lee's here from Sydney, all the way from Australia. Oh my God. Robin's here. Jason Ross is here. Colin Croy's here. Ellen's here. Righteous Unique Gaston is here. That's a cool name. That's very French. Gaston. I love that name. Butterfly Mom's here. Ree. Hey, Ree. There you are all the way from Wales. You're up late tonight, darling. What time is it in, what's this? It's probably like midnight where you are. What time is it for my Aussies, my Australian friends? What time is it in Australia? I'm curious. Oh, Paul Pacific's from Canada here. Oh my gosh, look at that. Raven Fisher's here. Bridget B's here. Seeker of Knowledge. Naradom Ross. Laura M. Oh my gosh, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Mr. 72368's here. Nigella from me's here. Hi. Yay, I'm so glad to see all of you. My goodness gracious, what a great turnout we're having. It's so much fun to go live, you know. It's nice. It's like we all get to spend time together and hang out with each other. Isn't that wonderful? It's midnight here in Norway. Ellen, thank you. Wow, you guys are up late. South Georgia Nightcats here. Hello, hello. It's 23:08. Clocks went back an hour. Oh, so it's a little earlier. Our clocks are going to shift soon, I think, if they haven't already. You know, I got to keep up with it. You know, nowadays with all this computer stuff, clocks change without even notifying us anymore. You know, it used to be a big deal. For those of you who are older, you remember before computers when we used to have to manually change our clocks. Now it's all automated. Like I get them and it changes. I don't even know it. Anyways, well, I think we're at 7 o'clock Eastern U.S. time. I hope so. All right, it's Bella says, hey, Bella, good to see you. It's 6:03 in Chicago. It's 7:03 here, so I guess I'm on the correct time. So then, yay. Well, I am just glad you guys are here. And we're going to answer some of your questions tonight. But I got a few announcements before we get into all that, okay? First of all, for those of you who are new here and don't know about my channel, I am a full-time professional psychic medium. And so I do this as my full-time work. And, you know, I make my living through doing private sessions. So if any of you want, you know, more time with me than I can give you here tonight, you might want to invest in a private reading. Private reading is a full hour. It's you and me one-on-one. And we can do this face-to-face or, you know, through phone, either way. And it's a full hour. And in my private readings, I cover everything. We go through your past, your present, your future. We look at your spirit guides. I bring over messages from them. I bring over messages from deceased loved ones. We look at your past lives. We look at your karmic links. We look at your life themes and your missions. All of that. We look at your aura. And I answer all of your questions. And for those of you who have sat with me for a private reading, you know that I cover a lot of information in the hour. So I try to give a lot for the time and the money. You know, I've been to some psychics where they'll just tell you one thing. You'll come in and they'll say, oh, you're getting a new job soon. And you're like, well, when? I can't tell you. And that's like the whole reading. No. With Psychic Bob, I try to get into the nitty gritty and the details. So we hash it out. And, you know, so yes, I do private readings. Now, if you want to get on my schedule, you need to call my office. And let me give you my phone number. Okay, put this in your cell phones. Okay, here's my phone number, 703-825-3929. Again, Bob Hickman, 703-825-3929. Now, I'm getting a lot of calls because it's Halloween, but if you call, I will get to you. After this video processes, below in the info box, there will be my phone number and website info and email. Also, right below my finger here, I think I got that right. You see that? PsychicBob.com. That's my official website. If you want to learn more about my work and my readings, go over there. Now, I have an important announcement tonight about readings, okay? My normal reading is an hour long, okay? And that's the price of my normal reading is $150 for the hour, okay? Now, I've got people been saying, do you do anything cheaper? And some people are saying, Bob, I don't really want a full reading. I just have, you know, a few questions. I do a new reading now that's just been released today on my website. Thank you, Stojans. They put my phone number in the chat. Hi, Delek. Good to see you. Rafi is here. Hi, Rafi Turtle. Tracy T's here. Now, I have a new reading I want to talk about. So, wait a second. Let me just back up. So, my normal reading, let me break this down. I have two types of readings. One is my full hour reading, and that's where we cover all of that. I connect you to spirit guides, deceased loved ones, all of that. That is an hour-long reading. My price for that is $150 an hour. Okay. I've just today launched a new mini reading. It's called a compact voice reading. It's different than my hour reading. It's much shorter, but what you will get is you are allowed to write me, email me 1 to 3 questions, okay? No more than 3. Some people just have 1, some people have 3, but at the most 3 questions. I will take your email and I will do each of your 3 questions or 1 to 3 questions on a voice recording, and I will email you an audio file of me answering your questions. It's not as long as an hour. It's probably closer to like a 15 to 20-minute reading, and it's limited to that. Now, I do not do mediumship in those readings. That's saved for the full hour reading. But I will answer any other questions, you know, questions about your career, about your love life, about, you know, your journey, anything you want to know. And the price for that reading, it's called the compact voice reading, is $80. I accept my payments through PayPal. Hi, Lindsay. You like that? Lindsay's curious and fascinated with this reading. So if you go to my website after tonight, go over to PsychicBob.com right down there. And if you go to the readings page, you scroll down, you'll see it. It says compact voice reading. And so if you're interested in buying that, it's $80. And you need to send me an email stating that you want to buy that. I will send you an invoice through PayPal for the money for $80, and then you pay that, and I will do the reading. Now, the good thing about the compact voice reading is I can get it to you quicker. Usually for my private readings, I'm booked up usually a week to 2, sometimes 3 weeks in advance. So a lot of people that have been calling, you've been having to wait a few weeks to see me because I am full. Compact voice reading, we'll get it to you within 48 hours. So, and usually it's within a day, but I say 48 in case I get backlogged. Okay. So yes, you are welcome to, to reach out to me. This is my new mini reading called Compact Voice Reading. So if you have any questions about that, let me know tonight while I'm here. I'll try to answer them for you. Okay. And so that being said, tonight our messages are free. There's no charge. Some people say, how much does it cost to be on messages with you? Nothing to be on this show. This is free. Some people have been very kind and donated money to the show, which really helps, but you don't have to pay to be on this, okay? So Jay Whippet says $150, which is competitive with a psychologist, and psychologists can't talk to your dead loved ones. That's true. Some people think that's an outrageous price. I want you to know I've been doing psychic work for over 30 years. I'm one of the top in the country. I've worked with police on missing person cases. I've also been on television. I've been on Sci-Fi Network. I've been on History Channel. So I have a long history behind me. And those of you who've been with me, you know that I do quality work. So my price is not actually that high when you compare it. There are a lot of psychics that are charging $300 and up for a reading. I try to keep my price lower than that because I feel like then I'm only helping the very wealthy. Sylvia Brown was charging $650 for a half an hour reading. And I love Sylvia, but my reading is a full hour for $150. Or you can do the compact voice reading for $80. And with a compact voice reading, you get a little audio file. It will come to you and you open it and you can hear me talking to you directly, okay? So Lindsay, God bless you. Lindsay said, Bob is a legend in Israel. Thank you. You know, I started out in the spiritualist church and I was trained. So as I said, I've been doing readings for over 30 years. I have history on television. I've done radio shows, haunted house investigations. I'm not just some new person. I've been doing this even before YouTube. Before I even came to YouTube, I had a full-time psychic practice. So YouTube was kind of an extension that took me from being a local psychic to being literally all over the world. Oh, John Cohen's here. Hi, John. I had a reading for Bob 2 years ago, and it was awesome. Thank you, John. It's very kind of you. So, you know, I like to be honest and tell people, you know, not every psychic's going to get every single thing 100% accurate. Even I mess up sometimes, and I never lie about it. But I do the best I can. I think overall you'll find that you do get a quality reading. Ree says she's saving up for the 150. Oh, thank you, Ree. That's nice. I'm looking forward to doing that. You know, people say to me, well, if you were a real psychic, you'd do it all for free. And the truth is, I can't do it for free because how am I going to pay the light bill? If I don't have money coming in, I can't be here with you guys. I have to pay the electricity to keep this computer and these lights on. So, you know, thank you, Lindsay. Lindsay says time is a very valuable commodity. And that's what I like to tell you. You're not paying for psychic predictions. You're paying for my time to be present and to help you, you know. And so I have people that call, you know, for all sort of reasons. And, you know, I always say a reading is an investment in yourself. So I hope that you guys will, you know, reach out to me, explore my compact voice reading. We've been getting, I just put it up. I've already been getting calls for that. So it's quite exciting. So, you know, $80 is, I think, pretty good price for direct private consultation. And you get to keep the file and you'll have it forever, you know. So anyways, Robin Hilberry, can you do FaceTime for a reading? I'm actually looking into FaceTime. Right now, I'm mainly using Google Hangouts or Skype for face readings. So, you know, that's how I do. So yeah, right now it's going to be Skype or Google Hangouts. But I do need to look into FaceTime. So I haven't done that yet. Okay. But as I said, I can do that by Skype, Google Hangouts, or telephone. Okay. But to get on my schedule, please call me. Again, 703-825-3929. Or you can write to me at my official email, which is, I put this in, PsychicBobHickman@gmail.com. In fact, I'll put that in the chat for you. It'll be after this video in the box below. But just in case. Oops, hold on. I can't see what I'm typing here. PsychicBob Hickman @gmail.com. Okay, so I just put it in the chat down there. PsychicBobHickman @gmail.com. That's my email. You can reach out to me. Okay. So now we're going to get into readings here, but I want us to just do a brief meditation. So everybody just take your hands off your keyboards. Let's settle down and let's just attune to the spirit world. So I want you just to close your eyes with me for a moment. And we're going to visualize floating above our head a beautiful ball of white glowing light, brilliant and shining. And I want you to let that light now descend through the top of your head. And as it enters your head, it expands and starts to fill your whole head with glowing light. And as this light travels through you, I want you to let it release all tension and all anxiety. Let this beautiful light now flow down through the back of your head, down into your neck and throat. Let it bring healing as it travels. Let it flow down to your shoulders. Let that light now cascade down each arm. It's like waterfalls of light flowing down to the hands and fingers. Let that light move down through your shoulder blades, down to your lower back. Let it move all down from the chest into the stomach as well. Try to see and feel this light as it wraps around you like a gentle blanket of silk, soft and nurturing. And let that light flow down through the hips, down through the thighs, down to the knees. Let that amazing light flow through you and let it continue to bring in peace, balance, and healing. Let the light flow down to the shins and calves, down to the ankles, and all the way down to the feet and toes. Now, as you look within, I want you to see and know and realize that you are now filled with this amazing and divine light from the top of your head all the way down to your feet. I want each of you to remember that in this light, there is no fear. There is only peace, love, joy, and acceptance. Remember that this light is your connection to your higher self and your connection to your higher source. Now I'm going to be silent just for a brief moment. And during the silence, let us keep our eyes closed. Let us stay within and focus on seeing and feeling that light inside. So now I will be silent just for a moment while we do this. Very good. Now, we've been working in our spirit bodies, and let's come back to the physical body. So let's move our feet a little bit. Let's move our hands and fingers. Take some deep breaths, get the lungs working, move your head. And when you're ready, I want you to come back. And when you return, you're going to be alert, be refreshed, and hopefully be feeling good. And when you're back and ready, you can open your eyes and you'll be fully present. And when you're back and ready, just let me know. All right, looks like we're all coming back here. Okay. Hi, Gary M. Good to see you. Yay. Sin Lotus is here. Sin Lotus says, I'm at work, but I would love to know what, oops, I lost it here. Let's see if I can get it. Sin, I just lost your message. I'm sorry. Hopefully I can get it back. So anyways, Zen Lotus, I'll have a message for you, I'm sure, in just a few minutes. So give me a moment to tune in here. But I'm so glad you guys are here. And Zen Lotus, I got to tell you, I am picking up some energy here around you. What do my spirit guides have to say for me today? Am I headed in the right direction? Hi, Zen. Let me step into your energy. Yeah, I got to tell you, Zen, I'm getting a lot of yellow light here around you. This tells me that you're being very inspired now, that your higher mind is leading you. I do feel like you're growing, and particularly in the career and the education area. You have a lot of yellow, which means be open to learning, follow your path. I think that once we get into December, this will make more sense for you, and that you'll see that you are on the right path. So I do feel you're on the right path. Keep going with it, okay? Blessings to you. Okay. Hold on just a second. They're flying faster. I can get them, guys. Irina Marie Tracy says, hi, Bob. I appreciate what you do a lot. I just have a curiosity. Do you feel any bad energy around me? I had some conflicts with my in-laws, and I feel very exhausted after that. You know, Irina, I have to be honest with you. I don't think you have the bad energy. I think they have the bad energy. I feel like you're around people that have kind of judgment issues. And I feel like you're on the end of other people's judgments. And I would tell you, don't embrace that. I want you to do that meditation like we just did every day with that white light, because that's going to raise your power and it will also shield you from any of their attacks. Okay. Don't let them tell you the way it has to be. I feel like you're doing everything right. I don't pick up that you're causing the problem. It's them and their judgment. Okay. You're fine. And the bad energy is their energy, not your energy. So you cast that out. Okay. Don't hold on to it. I hope that helps a little bit. Blessings to you. Oh, yes. Fletcher just said back here, he said, tell her also to work with the gemstone rose quartz. You need that to kind of shield your emotional self. Okay. Rose quartz for you, Irina Marie Tracy. Blessings to you. Hope that helps. All right. KMH Television. What does my future hold for me? Katie Mel. Hi, Katie Mel. I have to tell you, you've got around you a lot of blue light. This is communicator light. And I feel like you're coming to a juncture here, particularly as we get into the new year around January, where you are really kind of networking with people and connecting to people. I feel that you have a life theme of communicator. And I feel like anything that you're doing where you're putting out your message, I feel like the future for you holds, I guess what I would say is a lot of success. They say that because your R is very expansive, you also have a lot of silver in your R, which is good. That means money's coming. But it's not just money. It means money that is connected to your higher self. So as long as you're embracing that communicator theme, I really feel you're going to have success. I would like you to explore media work. I feel like you have gift for presenting well, either through television, radio, YouTube. I also think you have gifts of writing as well. And I see in the future published works around you. So I feel like the future for you is very bright, but it's directly connected to embracing a communicator life theme. Okay. Hope that helps. Blessings to you. All right. Mr. 72368, what will I do in my next life? Mr. 72368, I love it when we talk about future lives. I think that's very fascinating. I got to tell you, in your future life, I feel that you're going to do spiritual work. I feel that you have gifts of healing actually already in this life and psychic connections. And I believe in your next life, you will be quite a messenger, almost like, I'm going to hesitate to say it, but I'm going to say it, a prophet. That's a pretty big word to use. But I feel that in the future, you will return to this life to again awaken people. I feel that in the future of the earth, in the next few hundred years, we're going to repeat some cycles. And one of those cycles will be that people will become enamored with materialism to the point like they forget there's divine power. Now, I'm not trying to be negative, and it's not the end of the world, but Mr. 72368, you have a gift to kind of awaken people, and that will be your future life. Okay. I hope that helps. Blessings to you. Infinity Blessed. Hello, Psychic Bob. Any messages from Spirit for me? Hi, Infinity Blessed. Infinity, I got to tell you, I keep getting a voice here. This is one of your spirit guides, actually. Excuse me. I keep hearing the name Jamel. 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 He says that he's from Atlantis. He said, I am Jamel. I'm from Atlantis. I believe Jamel is one of your spirit guides. You've had a former life in Atlantis. And Jamel is coming in to help you to kind of step more fully on your path. I think you have a lot of psychic gifts. And what's interesting is you're one of these people that have what I call a dual brain. Most of us are either left brain or we're right brain. Like, for example, I'm right brain, which means I'm very intuitive. But if you put a math problem in front of me, I can't solve it, okay? But you're actually both. Your left and right brains are equally powerful. And so this means you have a very high scientific energy around you. And Jamel keeps saying, he said that you were an Atlantean and that you're back to kind of help people learn to integrate both paths, the scientific and the spiritual, and that they're not conflicted, okay? So I want to bring that to you, okay? So yes, that's your message. Jamel's your God and wants you to work on balancing the scientific with the spiritual. Isn't that fascinating? All right. Let's see here. Oops, hold on. I've got stuff flashing on my screen. You know, I don't know how to turn off these announcements. They're blocking up everything. Okay, Stranger Things, Stranger Things. One says, say, Bob, can I have a reading? Yeah, let me step into your frequency. You know, I've got around you here, you've got today an interesting mixture of red light and orange light. Red light tells me that you're holding on to some fear. Now, fear is not always a bad thing because sometimes fear gets us motivated. But I'm getting red and I'm getting orange. And that tells me that you're trying to raise power for some transition here. And I feel like right now you're probably feeling like either overwhelmed or in some type of holding pattern. I keep seeing as we get into next month, literally the first week of November here, that you're feeling like free. I feel like there's going to be some transition here around you that gives you kind of clarity. I get the sense, Stranger Things, that you've been feeling like your vision's not clear. And I feel like the blinders come off. And in November, you're going to see a lot of clarity around you. I keep getting an issue here around education. So I don't know if you're trying to go to school or you're looking to go back to school, but I definitely want you to be open to issues around education. I feel like that's going to be important for you. Okay. Hold on, just lost it. Ree had a mess. I was about to answer Ree something, but Ree, I couldn't read all your message. I hope it comes back. So anyway, sorry about that. The problem with this chat is it goes by and I can't go backwards on it for some reason. Okay. Stojan Stazelikov, hello, says, Bob, are there any messages from my father? He passed away at 2015. I am so sorry that happened. Let me see if I can get him in here. Hold on. Fletcher, will you help me with that? Fletcher said he's already walking up to the spirit door. Hold on, Stojan. Hi, I can hear you. Thank you. This is your dad back here. And he wants you to know that he's doing well. He said, tell them I love them. He said that he's sorry. He feels like he abandoned the family. He says, I didn't mean to. He had issues in his body that was causing him damage to all his major organs. It looks like there was a heart issue around him as well. And he said, I'm fine now. He's not in any pain. He said that he wants to visit you. And he said, I have been visiting, excuse me. He said, I have been visiting and I want to continue to visit. He's been around you and also your mother as well. And he's asking me to tell you that he's coming through at night to speak to you. Now, I get the sense you may actually have a dream of him or literally see him walk into the bedroom. And he says, it's just me hanging out. But he's around you. He sends love over to you, okay? Sturgeon, I don't know if you can validate, but was there an issue with the heart or a heart valve issue? Because he keeps going like this, like, and he's like, I can breathe now. So I feel like there were some problems that were going near the heart and the lung area around him as well. But he's fine. And he also said his whole body was shutting down. There was like all the immune system was out of whack and his organs were having irregularity. So he's fine. He said, I don't have any of that. I'm fine. But he wants you to know he's in the light and he sends love over to you. Okay. Blessings to you. Thanks for being here. All right. Laura Doss, what will I do in my next life? You know, Laura, what you're going to do is you're going to be a teacher in your next life. You have the gift of education. That's actually in this life. You have a great gift for teaching people. But in your next life, it looks like you're going to be a professor, like a university professor. And it looks like you're going to have a connection to language arts, like teaching English, literature, things like that. And I think you'll help people understand how to connect to great truths through literature. That will be your next life. Fletcher keeps saying you'll have a connection with Harvard University. Isn't that interesting? So I don't know if you have any connection this life to Harvard, but you will in your next life. Blessings to you. I hope that helps. Okay. Kathy Private. Hello, Kathy. Good to see you. Listen, Kathy, before I even saw your message, I heard somebody talking to me back here. And I think I got your mom. She said, I gotta take it. Your mom is so spastic. I say that in a loving way. She's a spaz, though. I'm literally getting her jump up and down. She's like, I'm here, I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. Tell her I'm here. Your mom's back here. She asked me to let you know. She said, tell Kathy I'm fine. And she said that she's been hanging out in your living room area. She said, oh, I love the house. And she says to tell you not to worry. The house is going to be yours. She said, don't worry. Nobody's taking it. And she said, it's my house too. And she said she's going to protect it for you because she considers it her home. She said, of course, it's my daughter's, but she said, I like to be there with her. So she's around you. She's talking to me about there's like one corner area here of a living room where there's some furniture. It's like a chair. I feel like it might be a chair. It's like it feels heavy to me, like a tufted chair, like a heavy furniture piece. And she said, I'm sitting in the big chair. So that's the part of the house that she's hanging out in, that big chair. It looks like it's kind of on one corner of the living room. I hope that makes sense to you. But she said, I'm hanging out in the living room. And she said, I got to stay there. She said, I'm not going in that kitchen. And she said, I love my daughter, but we have different ways of arranging things. So she said she can't figure out your kitchen because you do it differently than she does. But she's laughing. She's not upset. She said she loves the word she said, I love the way she's creative with stuff in the house. So she's with you. She sends love over to you. She asked me to tell you, she said, please tell Kathy I'm sorry. She said, I'm sorry I left as soon as I did. I get the sense there may have been an issue around her, like cancer, maybe either breast cancer or lymph gland cancer. I don't know if that makes sense. But she keeps going like this down through like the breast area and the lymph gland area. And she said, I don't have any of that. I'm fine. So she sends her love over to you. Okay. And she asked me to tell you, Kez, she said, it's so much fun to come and do this. She really likes being able to talk through the spirit world to you. And so she's asking me to tell you she'll be there at Halloween as well. So she said, I'm going to be there giving out candy. Anyways, that's what she said. Thank you. Thank you for coming. Okay, she has to step back. Blessings to you. Thanks for being here. Okay. Hold on, my goodness gracious. Hold on, see here. Oops, hold on a second. Oh, they went by. I was trying to get some of these other ones. Stacy Lee. Hi, Stacy. Good to see you. Any messages for me? Thank you. Hi, Stacy. I got to tell you, Stacy, when I'm stepping into your frequency, I'm getting literally, do you remember the TV show Star Trek, how they used to beam people in? Do you know what I'm talking about? Well, there's literally this column of light next to you where somebody's trying to beam in here. I'm trying to focus on. There's a man that's coming in here for you, Stacy, and this is it's one of your spirit guides. You have a spirit guide. This is actually an ascended master. He's a Palladian master, and he said that you're being called to be a vessel of knowledge about the other worlds. So I think you're going to start getting messages about aliens, alien forms, and actually even seeing UFOs. Okay. The spirit guide's name, let me see if I can get his name. What is your name? Can you give me your name? Okay. He gives me the name of Karu, K-A-R-U, Karu. And he said that he's around you. Okay. So sending blessings to you. All right. So be watching the skies. All right. Oh, there's Ree. Oh, Ree, I just lost your question. Hold on. It won't come back for me. I know it was something about a pendulum. Ree, I'm so sorry. This thing is not working tonight. Okay. Anyway, Stacy, I hope you got that message okay. Thank you so much. Let's see here. Okay. Christian Druid 1313. Hey, Bob, can you read my frequency? You know what I'm getting? I'm getting a lot of purple energy. Your mediumship is opening. And I feel like you want to really try to spend time each day listening to the spirit guides. I keep getting druids around you. I get all these guys in white robes that are guiding you. I also get Merlin around you in spirit. And so your frequency is one right now, a very high frequency attuning to the spirit world. Okay, so be open to your mediumship. If you sit every day and talk to the spirit world, it'll talk back to you. Okay. Blessings to you. Hi, Tracy T. Tracy T. Ray said, wow, this is so cool. Thank you, Tracy. I'm glad you're here. Blessings to you. Okay. Oops, hold on. Angela Rojas. Hi, Bob. Can I get an energy reading, please? Thank you. Positive vibes. Angela, I got to tell you, you know what I'm getting around you here is I hear music, like literally angelic music. That tells me that right now you are being literally guided by angelic forces. I keep picking up Archangel Michael around you. So I feel like there's an issue here of travel that's coming for you. There's Re Exton. Re, hold on. I'm trying to get, my thing won't move here. Okay. Re, I'm sorry. Something's wrong here. It's blacking out your message. So I'll have to come back to you. Anyways, so the former person I was talking to, what I'm getting here, I'm sorry, I'm just having trouble connecting with a few people here. You have Archangel Michael around you, and this also indicates some travel coming for you. So Michael's back. I hear him saying, I'm with her, I'm traveling with her. So you're going to be safe going forward, okay? So yes, call on Michael. I hope that helps. Blessings to you. All right. So hold on, let me get down to the chat here. Maria, I'm not trying to ignore you. Now, something's wrong with the chat. Every time your thing comes up, it flies off the screen. Okay, Naradoom Ross says, hi, Psychic Bob. Can you please tell me why I didn't want to be in a relationship with this particular woman now? You know, Naradoom, I got to tell you, and this is, I don't mean this to sound negative, but you're a higher frequency. And I don't think it was that that woman wasn't a good person or wasn't, you know, a nice person or spiritual person, but you're growing now. I keep seeing a lot of white light around you, which is one of the highest frequencies. And it means that you're growing and that you were putting the energy out, but they were taking energy and not sharing equally. And I feel that on a soul level, narrative, right now, what's happening is your heart is questing after spiritual knowledge and truth. And what you're going to find is you're drawing to you over the next few months here, people that are on the journey with you. And I feel like there will be a new person that comes in. I don't think that person was a bad person. I just don't think the timing was right. And I don't think their frequency was in harmony. And that's a hard thing because sometimes we really have an attachment to people. And then we think, well, I just can't go forward with it. And then all your friends say, oh, well, it's the perfect person. What are you doing? You know, you're crazy. But it's not that you're crazy. It's literally your soul knows. It's an issue of the higher self. I do see another relationship coming for you, but I don't think it's going to be till March of 2020. So a few months yet, but you'll draw somebody to you at that time that's beautiful and attuned to your frequency. The female that's coming to you has long hair, I believe it's blonde colored. She has a connection with healing, like she may herself do Reiki or like chiropractic work, but there's some sort of healing work or acupuncture. But that in the holistic arts. But I see you meeting in March, and it looks like you meet up at a, what's weird is I feel like it's at a, almost like a psychic fair or a holistic gathering of some sort. But yeah, you'll meet her. She's also into yoga. I don't know if you go to yoga, but I feel like she does yoga as well. But it'll be around March you make the connection. Anyways, I think, you know, I'd say to you right now, don't go back. You've made the right choice. Blessings to you. All right. Hold on a second. Something's wrong with my chat here. All right. Eric Ferguson's here. Hi, Eric. Good to see you. Bob, good to catch you live. How is my vibration? Anything to strengthen it is needed. Eric, I think your energy looks really good. I got to tell you, I'm really liking what I pick up around you. Definitely a lot of blue and purple here. You're opening your channel. I think your psychic gifts are increasing. I'm getting silver around you as well, which tells me that there's more money coming to you. So I feel like this next 2 months for you are months of prosperity. In terms of strengthening your aura, I don't really think you need to do anything. I actually think whatever you're doing right now, it seems to keep you in a very clear and bright vibration. So I don't want to mess it up by telling you do something different. I'd say do what you're doing. Fletcher, my spirit guide's back here, and he says, tell Eric to work with clear quartz. So I don't know if you've been doing some with clear quartz, but this seems to be a stone that's going to help keep whatever frequency here you've got working in a clear and strong pattern for you. Okay. Anyways, keep doing what you're doing, but bring quartz into it. Okay. I hope that helps. Blessings to you. Hi, Brian McHugh. Good to see you. Okay, here's Ree, finally. Okay, Ree, I'm going to get you. I've been promised you. Are the answers from my pendulum accurate, please? I doubt myself. You know, Ree, I got to tell you, I do feel like you're getting stuff accurately from the pendulum. The challenge with the pendulum is that sometimes our own physical response can offset it. And I say with the pendulum, kind of like you have to weigh it carefully. Rhea, I got to be honest with you. I feel like you're going to move beyond the pendulum, though, because I keep literally getting a beam of light coming through you, which tells me that you're going to be able to see stuff faster than the pendulum. It's a beam of purple light, like a narrow tube of light, which for me means that clairvoyance is opening. So I want you to pay attention as you're doing the pendulum. You might start asking it a question, and then you see something that's like the answer, but it's like three-dimensional. I'm getting that happening around you. And so I want to encourage you. I mean, definitely work with the pendulum, but I think that you're going beyond the pendulum. Okay, so don't doubt it, but be open. If you're starting to doubt it, then say, Spirit, give me a vision. See, and so you'll start to see a vision, and that will clarify the outstanding situation for you. But that's where it's going. You got clairvoyance coming. Pendulums is a warm up for you. It's not the final destination. Okay. Blessings to you. Thanks for your patience. I'm sorry I couldn't get your question every time I started it. Okay. So yay. Hold on. We got more and more flying in here. Now, guys, I just got to say, if I don't answer your question, please don't be angry. I can't control the chat, and there are more questions than I can probably get in, but I'm doing the best I can. Okay. All right. Denise Simmons is here. Should I stay with my current husband or go back to my husband of 22 years? He's good to me and I miss him. You know, Denise, as a psychic, I don't like to tell people what they have to do, to be honest with you. But I feel that from an emotional place right now, your energy is in a block position. I feel that you've put all the energy into this current marriage, and I don't see your husband giving a lot to you. And so I feel like this current marriage will come to closure. Now, as far as that other husband, I do think that he's a good man. And I feel like, you know, I usually caution people, don't go back to your ex. But in this case, what I pick up around your ex is that he's done a lot of soul growth in these last few years. And I think that you have as well. And I think that it will be very interesting for you to spend time with him, because I think you'll get a sense that it's almost like a whole new relationship. Yes, it's got energy of the past, but I think that he really never stopped loving you, nor you really stopped loving him. I think that at the time, both of you were just in a challenged position and nobody knew how to get out of it or move forward. I do feel like you should explore actually going back to him. And that's rare that I say that, but in this case, I can see he's done the soul work to be able to be in relationship now. So yeah, there's my answer. I hope that makes sense. Blessings to you. All right. Hi, Kathy. You're welcome. I'm so glad that you got my message. Okay, hold on a second. Drew is here. Hi, Drew. Drew says, Psychic Bob, do you see anything positive or negative for me? Thank you in advance. You know, Drew, I have to tell you, when I step into your energy, I'm getting it sounds weird. One half of your aura is dark blue, and the other half is brilliant gold. This tells me that you're coming through a time of transition and time of healing. I feel like the last year for you has been kind of a rough time. But I feel like you're about out of that. I feel as we get into around December here, the end of this year, you're starting to see a new beginning for yourself. Golden light means you're coming out of your cave. It's your time to shine. I feel like there'll be more opportunities in the money area for you. And what's interesting is I get the sense there may be an issue of running your own business as we go forward. So be open to that inspiration of business development. And I feel like you've been doing a lot of that inner work and inner reflection. So I'd like you to hang with us. Don't give up. I can't, honestly say it's going to be all fixed tomorrow. But as we get into the end of the year, like Christmas time, December, it's like that's a new time for you. So I hope that helps you, Drew. It's a timing thing. I want you to be open, though, to your natural leadership gifts. You have a leader life theme and an entrepreneur life theme, and you'll do very well if you develop your own business. And I think by December, this will make more sense to you because I feel like there are other people that are coming in around that time that want to work with you. You're welcome, Drew. Thank you so much. All right. Let me know how it goes. Blessings to you. All right. Hold on a second. Ken. Hi, Ken. Bob, are there any messages for me? Yes. I'm not laughing at you, Ken. I just saw Kathy Private's message. She said, Bob, my kitchen's a mess. My mom was right. Kathy, don't worry. She's not upset about it. She likes your kitchen. Ken, listen, I got to tell you, when I step into your frequency, I'm literally getting around you a giant flash, a column of silver light coming down on you. This is the light of the higher self, and it's also the light of prosperity. And so I feel that you're coming into a time right now where you're making money. It's like money will be easy for you to capture. And I feel like this is going to go on for about the next 6 months. So from now to around, April, May timeframe, this is where I want you to really focus on the career focus and anything that you want to get for yourself that has a financial blessing. Because I feel like as you're getting blessed, you're sharing that blessing with many people. And you're entering into a time of prosperity. I keep getting Archangel Uriel here. I keep hearing a voice says, I am Uriel. And he says, I am with Ken. So, Ken, you've got Archangel Uriel bringing in prosperity for you. Okay. Anyways, blessings to you. I hope that helps. Thank you so much. Hey, Gav Hines is here all the way from England. Hey, Gav, good to see you. Hi, Bob. Are there any messages for, oops, I went by, messages for me? I think that's what it said. Gav, I got to tell you, this is going to sound weird, but I'm getting around you an earthbound spirit. This is somebody who's been crossing through your house. There's a man, he's a World War II soldier. I believe he's a British soldier. But I keep hearing him. He says, oh, I'm just hanging out looking for a pint. I don't think he's dangerous, but I do feel that he's a little annoying maybe. And I don't know if you've been having any paranormal stuff go on. But this man around you, he's a British soldier, World War II, I believe. And he said, our generation was a great generation. I hear him talking. Gav, you may want to kind of help him to move on to the light. I want you to spend some time meditating and talking to him and say, go on to the light. I keep getting the name Ian around this, I-A-N, Ian. He says, Ian. So I believe his name is Ian. But you want to send him over to the light and just tell him, thank you for guarding the house. It's kind of weird. He just feels like kind of protective over your family. And he's like, well, I'm just looking out for everybody. And he's a little confused because he's talking like he thinks the war is still going on. So I don't think he quite realizes how much time has passed. And he said, no Nazi's going to touch this household. Yeah, he thinks the war's still going on. I can feel his vibe and hear him. I want you to help him. You're going to do some crossing work. And I think, Gab, you've done some crossing work in the past but I want you to help Ian go over to the light, okay? Just talk to him. There's a doorway. Tell him to go through the spirit door. There's a woman named Sally or Sarah, excuse me, I got the wrong. It's Sarah. Her name is Sarah. She was his girlfriend or wife. It was his wife. She's over on the other side across the spirit door. So you could call her in. She's in the light. Sarah, ask Sarah to help you to take him over, okay? Because I keep hearing knockings on the walls. Tap, 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 tap. And I hear feet shuffling. And this is not from anybody in France, from him, Ian. So Gavin, I hope that helps a little bit. Blessings to you. What's that? Oh, hold on. Fletcher just said something. He said your Nana's back here and she's still working on her tea and biscuits, and she's brought you a tin of biscuits. And he said, and a big tin of tea. So your Nana's here and says blessings and greetings to you. Thank you so much. Wonderful. All right. Thank you, Gav, for being here. You'll never be my king. Hello, dear. Good to see you. Are there any angels around me? Oh, yes, there are. You know, when I saw your question, I literally saw flashes of like 5 angels around you. You definitely have a lot of protection now. I want you to invoke Archangel Raphael right now. He said that he's coming in to bring healing for you. Your energy has been terribly drained over the last few weeks, and you're getting a lot of healing. But Raphael's around you is one of the 5. I'm not getting all names of all of them, but I'm just being told there's a group, and he's heading the group, okay? So he's around you, and he's going to be working with you, okay? So yes, Archangel Raphael. As long as you know him, you're connected to all the others. Okay, thank you so much. I hope that helps. Blessings to you. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Bonnie Daly. Hey, Bob, what do you see as you step into my energy? Thank you so much, Bob. You know, Bonnie, I got to tell you, I'm walking into your light. I'm getting green light and yellow light here. Green light is physical vitality. I feel like you've been drained a little bit physically, and they're strengthening your energy. Fletcher just said that you also have healing gifts, and so they're strengthening you so that you can give healing to other people. You also have yellow light, which tells me that you're feeling inspired. And I feel in the next week or so, you're going to be very inspired to step into those healing gifts. I don't know if you do healing as a work right now, but I'd like you to think about that. I think you're a natural channel, and you could study Reiki or any type of healing, and I think you'd be a pro at it, okay? Blessings to you. Thanks for being here. You're welcome, Gav. I'm so glad that reading helped you, and you can confirm it. Thank you so much. Yeah, Pam Mears. Hi, can you tell me what my spirit guide's name is? Hi, Pam. I keep getting a guy, and this sounds funny, but he sounds like he's from Texas. And he said, my name is Pete. I heard him back here. He goes, I'm Pete, and he's a protector for you. I get the sense he lived in the early 1900s, 1920s. He seems to be connected to oil. He said, I used to work the oil rigs. And he just says, he said, I'm protecting her. So Pete is the name of your spirit guide. I hope that helps. Blessings to you. All right, hold on just a second. Raise your vibe. Hey, Bob, can you get any messages from my guides regarding my love life? Let me see what I get for you. You know, I'm getting 2 different voices here around you. One of them says, he says, I'm a Cupid. It's literally like he's dressed like in a Roman toga, and he says, I'm Cupid. He's got his arrow. And he says that he's coming in to bring new love into your life. It looks like you're kind of been at a turning point here where you're about to kind of step into a relationship. I feel that the month of December is significant around this. I get a second voice here around you as well that's saying, don't be afraid. Who is that? There's a lady back here. Her name is Angela. Angela is her name. She says she's also a guy. And she says, tell them not to be afraid. So you've got Cupid and you got Angela. It looks like new beginning in relationship in December for you. Okay. Anyways, I hope that helps a little bit. Blessings to you. Thanks for being here. You're welcome. You're one of all of the people are sending thanks to me. Thank you guys. You're welcome. Okay, hold on a second. Let me jump down. Ooh, where are we here? Okay. Spiritual peace. Hi, Bob. Are there any messages of hope for me? And was my power center, which you felt was in my heart chakra? Yes, you do have a lot of power emanating from your heart chakra. I do feel a lot of power in that area for you. So I want you to work with that because what they're saying is that that's strengthening. The words Fletcher said, he said that heart chakra is strengthening your entire body and your life. Spiritual peace, I get the feeling that you've come through a challenging time here, a time of sorrow, a time of disappointment. And they're asking me to tell you, don't hold on to the past, that you're really ready now to embrace a new beginning. And it's literally for you, new year, new beginning. I don't know if we talked about this, but I'm getting an issue around a physical move. I feel like in the new year, there may be a move for you. I almost want to say it's a long distance move as well. Like you may move out of state or cross country. And I'm being shown state of Colorado around you here. I'm also being shown New Mexico. So both of these are showing up on my radar. And I feel like you will travel to both of them. But there may even be a move actually to one of those states as well. So be open to new beginnings. And that's what you've got to do. Let the light through you. Be open to new beginnings. And you're gonna be awesome. Okay. Blessings to you. Thanks for being here. All right. Johnny Wallen says, should I go back with my ex again? Please answer, Bob. You know, Johnny, I got to tell you, and don't hate me for this, but I don't feel the timing is right on that because I feel that your ex has not done the soul work that they need. Now, what's interesting is once we get into around January, I feel like you will have a stronger reconnection with them. But I think if you were to try to do it today, you'd just be in a loop with them. So I think you want to put that on the shelf and work on yourself, okay? I feel like your ex is reaching out to you or you're about to reach out to them, but I'm getting this kind of like each person reaching out. But I got to be honest, Johnny, I feel like your ex has not done their work. So any reaching out they do to you comes from a sense of anxiety, like they're grasping at you for security. And I feel like, and I don't say this to be negative, I don't think you can fix them. I think they have to work on themselves. And I think that by January, they will be in a better place for you to revisit that. It's funny. I don't think that it's over, let me put it that way, but I think it's going to be delayed. And I would encourage you to hold off on that until January. Okay. But I hope that helps a little bit. Blessings to you. Thanks for being here. Okay. Oh my gosh, I can't. Gotta put on my glasses. You know, Psychic Bob's going half blind here. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Angela Enfield. Angela, I just lost your message. There's Psychic Bob. Are you and Kelly Coffee going to get together again soon and do another show? Yes, we are. We've been talking about that. We got to just get our schedules together. She has been tied up in her 30-day challenge, and I have been maxed out on private sessions. So we're both kind of running a little crazy. We love working together, though. And thank you for that question, because that reminds me, I do have to call her this week, and we got to get back to our schedules and looking at that. But we will do another show soon, either on her channel or on my channel. So we will let you know. Thank you for asking that. Blessings to you. Okay, The Witch's Ancient Craft, David Stevens. Bob, please. I think you're saying, would I please give you a reading? Okay. Let me step into your frequency, David Stevens. You know, I got to tell you, when I'm walking into your energy field, it's funny. I'm seeing literally cards flipping over. You got a lot of tarot cards around you. I don't know if you read tarot, but I think you really should if you're not, because you have a gift for the tarot. It's like for you, it's like the magic book that shows you everything. So you're definitely opening your psychic gifts. Fletcher keeps saying, he said the third eye is very active with you now. So I'd like you to explore tarot. Right now, I think you could do a lot of different forms of divination. I get tarot, I'm getting crystal ball, I'm getting water scrying. All of these. I want you to explore the visual elements in divination, such as scrying, or when you read tarot, I want you to explore, like, a good technique would be grab one card and then go into it. Let it like speak to you and draw you in. I think that's going to be very helpful for you. But you're definitely growing in power. I also get emotional healing around you. You've got some pink around you, a cloud above you of pink light that's saying that you've been doing a lot of inner work and letting go of pain. And I think that's very good. So I think your channel for vision, for psychic work, opening very strongly. Okay. I hope that helps. Blessings to you. Thank you for your patience in being here. Okay. Hold on a second. Sparrow 44. Hi, Bob. Question. Can you look at my hands? Can you see if I'm an energy healer? Hold on just a second. Let me tune in on your frequency here. Yeah. You know what's funny is I was trying to get to your hands, and I'm actually getting light all the way down your arms. So it's more than your hands. It's like coming down through you pretty powerfully. Yes, you have healing gifts. I also get a purple light going through, which means you also are opening up as a medium as well. I think you have a spirit connection. So I would encourage you be open to, because what I'm seeing is you might be like laying hands on somebody, heal them, but suddenly you'll get a message from their deceased, family member, and that may start coming through. So I think that your healing is also opening up mediumship. So yes. Oh my gosh, guys, I just realized what time it is. I have to go to more private sessions tonight, so you've got to please forgive me. I'm going to have to shut down now. But I am so enjoying being here with you guys. I wish I could go for 5 more hours. But before we go, let me just remind you again, please go over to my website, which is right down here. I can get it. PsychicBob.com. And do look up my new reading, the compact voice reading. It's a new thing. You'll see it on the readings page if you scroll down. That's something a lot of you that maybe you aren't able to or want to buy a full hour, you could, have a compact voice reading. And I cover a good amount even in that. So check that out over at PsychicBob.com. Also, while you're there, don't forget, pick up my newest artwork. This is Martian Biomorph. And there's information there on the front page how to get this, how to download it. And you can have it printed out. You can frame it or give it to a friend. It's a wonderful gift. Print it out, frame it, and it'd make a wonderful housewarming gift. So yeah, you've got, a lot of things to do tonight. So check out my artwork. Also, while you're at my website, check out my books. We got a number of books, Messages from Rose. I am a published author for those of you who are new here. So I have a number of books, and that's at my bookstore at my website. Messages from Rose, about my work as a medium. It's a biographical work. Also, Ouija Mysteries, another biographical work about my work with the Ouija board. We got Psychic Bob's Book of Wiccan Wisdom over there, about my 20 years as a Wiccan priest. And Psychic Bob's Book of Spells for those of you who want to try magic. So all of that and more available at PsychicBob.com. I hope that you guys have had fun tonight. I've had so much fun. Unfortunately, I do have to get ready to go into more private sessions. So if you want to get on my schedule, again, give me a call, 703-825-3929. I love you guys. Thank you for being here. Forgive me that I got to shut down. I send blessings to all of you. And we'll be back here tomorrow. Oh, yes, that's what I got to announce. Thank you. Tomorrow's Wednesday. We're going to have a Samhain ritual, a live ritual, a Wiccan ritual tomorrow. Lady Angela and I will be doing it. Be here at 7 p.m., and we're going to have a little bit of a mystical, magical time with you guys. So it'll be about an hour. So please come in. Okay, thank you so much. Oh, Brian Hugh, thank you for your money. Bob, you nailed it the last reading last Sunday. I'm about to sell my business or not. I'm at a crossroads and not too sure what I want to do. I'm the busiest guy on earth. You know, Brian, I think it is time for you to let go of that business because I feel there are other businesses that will be more profitable. So at that crossroads, feel free to move forward because what I pick up around you is that you're not staying in the same pattern. And 2020 is a very dynamic year, but it will require kind of letting go of things that are holding you back. I don't think that business is bad, but I think there are other things coming that you'll want to have more time for. Okay, so I hope that helps. Thank you for your donation. Blessings to you. All right, guys, listen, I'm wrapping up. We'll see you back here tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Eastern U.S. time. That's 6 Mountain, 5, no, it's 7 Eastern, 6 Central, 5 Mountain, 4 p.m. Pacific time. And that'll be either 11 or 12 London time. I don't know what Paris time is now, probably 12 or 1 because my schedule, the clocks are changing. So check your time zones on your computer. But it'll be 7 p.m. tomorrow, live Halloween/Samhain ritual, witchy ritual. We'll see you then. Thank you for being here. I love you guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Until then, may all of you always blessed be.